Good morning from Rust and Gasoline. It's another very dull day, Tuesday. Bit of an update. We've got a bit more on the Morris LD pullback toy service van conversion. Bit of paint on it, quite pleased with that. It's not perfect, but then if you look at vans, you know, they're battered and got marks and scrapes. Got to do some more painting, and I have to find a driver figure for it. I think I've got one in a Jaguar kit somewhere. I can probably use some place inside there. This was a childhood build, this Chevrolet. Back tyres are hard, but it does run, but it's really skittish for the tyres, so I need some sanding or something. I brush painted the body. Not bad. Bit more touching up, bit more to do on that one. And then, subject of the day, I suppose, I need protecting for myself. Put some more stuff, a job loss, got some real goodies in it. Let me just show you some of the stuff that I've picked up. I've got some 1/32 scale kits for the static displays around the track, or for parts for building slot cars, you know, restoring like this E-type look. You can use the headlamp covers, bumpers, all sorts of stuff, you know, to restore vintage slot cars, Airfix ones. Same with the Aston, you know, I'll need some bits for a Clubman special. So shame to wreck a kit, I know, but I can borrow some bits off and maybe still have a usable static kit as well. And another Beetle look, must be Beetle month. Bit of a continuation, yeah, another job lot I bought. And some good little bits in it, really. Got a rather nice patinaed Airfix shell. I think that's going to make a nice slot car. I've got one of these. I think somebody converted a like a Scalzic Datsun chassis, but yeah, so there's that. That's pretty good. And I think they've got a bit of character when they're old like that. Somebody's kind of glued a crude bit piece in there, but that should be easy to get out. There's an old Cooper, Airfix Cooper shell in there. Bits of Airfix Porsche shell. At first, when I saw this ad, I thought this was going to be, you know, an Airfix slot E-type, but it's actually a kit somebody glued something in. I suppose it's got scope as well for conversion. And what I'm really chuffed with is a Super Shells Lotus Elite look. I'm really chuffed with that because they're quite rare, I think. So that's something I look forward to finding some kind of chassis for and doing something with. Not that I've got the need for any other projects, but there you go. So a little bit of a line-up look. In it, whoops, you might say. But I've got the missing piece. I might be able to glue the piece in. I'm gonna have a go in a bit. Actually, there's a missing piece. Look, I don't know where that originates from. Whether it's Revel or something. But I look forward to trying to repair that. Some motors there, and it fell apart on here. Look, I was going to show you a bit of a mock-up of this. I can pause this for you. Bear with me. Airfix Auto Union. I've managed to scavenge the bits out of the box. I mean, I'm not saying those axles belong on that, but interesting. Just pops a little 2-pound motor in it, and the axles in the kit, and it's got the screens and everything. I've got the grille as well to one side, so that's a pretty good find. I'm chuffed with that so far. some other bits of like axles and things and other bits and bobs as well. So a bit of a panoramic, is that the right word? View, look. And then how about you guys? I mean, you can buy new kits, you can buy different things, whatever your choice is, but sometimes, even though some of these are pretty crude or you know, that kind of thing, I think that a lot of things that show the history. Even with die casts, well, I've collected, sometimes I like to leave them as they are. I think they kind of tell their own story. I mean, awful paintwork and stuff, but you can have a bit of a play around with them. It's surprising what you can do with a bit of time. And then a lot of the decals on them, it kind of tells a story, doesn't it? You know, you can imagine somebody back in the day that was doing this stuff. That's that look. Box number 2, but this was all in one box. So we've got a pretty good base of an Airfix Sunbeam Rapier, one of the modern car series. And this is what I often do. I'll pick up something like that, and then I'll be browsing on it because I'm always browsing eBay, though I shouldn't. And I'm off on a roof, you know, and some glass or what have you. You know, it's amazing what actually turns up. An old dinky tyre rack and some. That's like a Cortina axle, some of the saloon car axles off the Airfix range. Motor, I'll start playing and see if these running a bit, some of these motors. Axles, all got the scratch building, you know. All this stuff adds up if you're buying it bit by bit, or the Porsche, that's the remains of a Porsche, isn't it? Or was that something else with that back piece? Not sure, I think it is a Porsche, but I'm not entirely sure. Another base for a Ferrari. You know, you might pick one up or see one that's got a cracked base or something, you see, or something like that. Got some more here. This wasn't in that job lot even. So one of those Seiko pullback toys. I did look at one of these at one point in view of motorising it. At one point, scale-wise, scale monsters being my chief pet hate. They're kind of not the same size as the Scalatric ones. These, although they're claimed to be 1/32. You think everybody putting 1/32 scale stuff would get the same answer? Sadly not. And they're not the same size as the Airfix either. That's that one I got the vintage Mark III Scalatric chassis underneath, you see. I couldn't get the lighter green. Well, I had some lighter green, but tried it. The paint nozzle kept on clogging up, you know, so that's that one. I'm going to do some detailing on that later today. So the pullback toy one, then, in a nutshell, isn't quite the size of the Scalatric and not the size of the Airfix one. I remember when I get 5 minutes and I want to get this built, I'll show you this against a Scalatric Mark 1. This is more like the XL. I had an XL as a kid. I paid 50 quid for it. I think I had all the rotten wings on, no wings, and I put some second-hand wings on it and MOT'd it, and it was ran like a Swiss watch, you know. Not one of those should I have sold it.com cars. Be worth a bloody fortune now, two-door. Yeah, so that's that. And what else is in the box, folks? You can tell what I'm going to do with that one, can't you? Look, that's got slot car conversion written all over it. So that's going to make a good slot car. And scale-wise, don't think it's been too arrested by the monkeys that mess with the scale. And there's some figures and axles and axle mounts and a bumper I can see there and all sorts of stuff. Look, so I'll have hours of fun sorting this out and putting my spare statch. Just showed those Audi things, didn't I, before? Look, already filling them up. shock horror on playback. Did I actually say Audi, as in the car manufacturer, on playback? Right, shame on me. Aldi, obviously. Yeah, Aldi. And what got my peepers really on this was the motorised conversion kit. And we all know what an addict I am for those things, look. So I've been trying to get the whole set. This is the box off one. That's what I really wanted, bizarrely, but come with bonus other things. I'm only missing even now, get my words out right, the Cortina box. So hopefully I can find one out and I'll have the complete set, and then I'll do you a bit of a talk through. I'll dig some of the old Airfix manuals out and have a bit of a chat. I even try and do a bit of prep this time with the dates. I think they came out in 1964, but they might come out soon. I think the Airfix stuff came out in 62. They bought MRC out, I think, at the time, and then introduced their range, to go against Electric. And I think I said before that slot car racing at the time was so popular. It was even more popular than 10-pin bowling. I remember a big place being in Southend when I was on holiday, and it was awesome. Proper professional track, and there's some nice folks there. Don't know if this will show on camera, but yeah, you can see I got the Zodiac, the E-Type, the Mini. Motor of the Mini is dead. I've got to fix that. The Rape is a complete kit, unbuilt kit. So that's interesting. Viva as well. If I've spotted one on eBay with just the chassis, and that Cortina there, look, that was the Cortina, but I'm going to box for it. Some more of the rare kit stuff. Look, there you go. So have a good day, folks. As always, stay safe. I was going to say I've been playing some real things as well today. Big cars. The Chrysler has lost its the 300 CRD has lost its gears, stuck in first gear. So I've been out with the code reader on that at the moment today. But more on that later, actually. I'll start videoing that and I'll tell a bit about it. Some real car stuff. So have a good day, folks, and like and subscribe, and catch you the next one.